Hello everyone, my name is Geoffrey, a software developer from Kenya, and I'm going to give a short preview of a platform that I've built called Omnivault. Omnivault is a sophisticated finance system that leverages cross-chain transfer protocol V2 technology to optimize yield farming across multiple blockchain networks. So the first thing that you'll see when you open the application is the landing page, and in the landing page you can see how to get started, why you should choose Omnivault, and the frequently asked questions about Omnivault. On how to get started, you first need to connect your wallet. After connecting your wallet, you need to create a vault. After creating a vault, you can deposit one of our supported tokens currently, which is SOL and USDC. And you can also monitor and track your yields. After realizing maximum yields, you can withdraw instantly. So currently we have our test wallet connected over here. And when you go to the dashboard, you can see all the available vaults in our test wallet. And then when you click on one of the wallets, you can either deposit or withdraw from any of the vaults. When you click on deposit, you can either deposit SOL or you can deposit USDC, and you can also withdraw from any of the vaults at any particular time. So we also have strategies that allow you to realize maximum yields, and we also have our analytics over here. So what I'm going to do, I'll disconnect this test wallet over here, and after disconnecting, I'll show you how to create a vault from scratch and how to withdraw and deposit from the particular vault. So let me do that. Let me change the wallet. I'll be prompted to enter my password so that I can change the wallet. And after doing that, I'll change the wallet to this wallet that currently has 0 volts, and I'll disconnect this wallet over here. After disconnecting, as you can see, you cannot do anything until you select a wallet and connect to a wallet, which is our first step. So I'll select a wallet, and our DApp will automatically identify and detect all the available wallets in my browser. So I'll go with Phantom because Phantom supports a multiple number of chains. From it's Solana native, but it also has Ethereum and other chains, making it convenient for this demo. So when I connect my wallet, as you can see, this wallet currently has 0 volts, and as you can see, you'll be prompted to create your first vault. I'll click on create my first vault, and as you can see, when you want to create a new vault, there is different risk tiers. There's conservative, which is lower risk and stable returns, and then we have a moderate risk tier, which is balanced risk and returns, and we have an aggressive risk tier. This all depends with your risk prevalence. So I'll go with conservative for this demonstration, and when I click on conservative, I can just create my vault. So this is a transaction that need to be signed because it interacts with the blockchain, and I'll confirm this transaction over here, and after confirming, our vault will be created successfully, and you can view all the transaction details on your Solana Explorer. We are currently on DevNet, so you can see all the transaction details of our created vault over here, meaning our vault has been created successfully. So currently in our wallet we have 3 SOL and 4 USDC, but our vault hasn't been funded with anything. As you can see over here, I'll just zoom. As you can see, we only have 0 SOL in our vault and we have 0 USDC in our vault. So the next step, when I click, I can either deposit into the vault or I can withdraw from the vault. But since our vault does not have anything, our next logical step is to deposit into the vault. So I'll click on deposit. And currently, since this is a CCTP V2 demonstration, I'll just go to USDC. If you have USDC natively in your Solana wallet, you can just deposit here. But because we do not have like the USDC, we'll need to deposit from a different chain, and that's where CCTP V2 will come in. So I'll just click on here, use cross-chain deposit. And when I click on that, a model will pop up. And currently I want to deposit my USDC from Ethereum. So it will be Ethereum to my Solana vault. So I want to deposit, let's say I want to deposit, let's say 3 USDC. And when I can either do this using fast transfer, which takes less than 30 seconds to transfer into my vault, or I can just use like the standard transfer. So I'll go with the first transfer for the demonstration purposes, and I'll confirm the transfer. So this transaction also interacts with the blockchain, and I'll be required to sign this transaction, and I'll click on confirm. So it is being processed over here. Once successful, we'll be able to see that we've funded our vault with 3 USDC. And also this is another blockchain transaction that you can inspect in our Solana Explorer. So this is the transaction signature and all the transaction details. So I'll go back to my application, and as you can see, my vault is currently has 3 USDC, and it has 0.0030 SOL, And when we go back to our dashboard, we'll notice that we had 4 USDC, but currently the wallet from this is the current balance in our wallet because 3 USDC has gone to our vault over here. So that's how you deposit into your vault. And after depositing into your vault, we currently have the 3 USDC. You can withdraw from the vault. So what will happen? Our layer 0 V2 technology will scout for the platform with maximum yields, and it will disperse our funds into that platform, into that blockchain. And once we've realized maximum yields, here after some time the yield earned will be represented over here in form of SOL or USDC. But since we are just doing a demonstration, we do not have time to wait for yields to be earned, so we'll go directly to withdrawing from our vault. So when I click on our vault, I can either withdraw SOL or USDC, but since we are realizing our yields in USDC, I'll go to USDC. So what I'll do, I'll go to use cross-chain withdrawal because we are using CCTP V2, and I'll click on that, and we want to withdraw from our Solana vault into our Ethereum, Ethereum wallet. And what I'll do, I'll just, let's say I want to withdraw, let's say the maximum amount. So the current USDC in my vault is 3 USDC, but let me just do 2 because of the transaction cost and whatnot. And I'll do fast transfer. And then we have an advanced option over here where if you want to auto compound your yields or you want to auto rebalance for the best yields. So I'll confirm the transfer. And this is also another transaction that needs to be signed. And I'll sign this transaction over here, which means we are depositing currently our USDC into a different chain. And you can also view this transaction in either one of these, like you can view it on SolScan, Solana FM, or Solana Explorer. That's how our CCTP V2 allows you to move your USDC after realizing yields. You can move it into different blockchain networks. So we also have some custom strategies that you can apply so that you can realize maximum yields. And we have our analytics on our platform. These analytics will show you where the chain allocation, where your funds have been allocated. We allocated our chain to Ethereum, and then you can see the vault that you created over here, whether it's conservative. Our vault was conservative. The strategy that we used over there and the active chain that we used on was Ethereum from our Solana vault. So basically that's it from the user flow. But I'll just go back to our homepage over here, and I'll go through some of the frequently asked questions to give a better understanding of what our platform does. So the first frequently asked question that our users might want to know, what is Omnivault? So Omnivault is a hybrid cross-chain yield optimization platform built on Solana, combining layer 0 V2 for yield discovery. So we use layer 0 V2 technology to discover yields, and we also use Circle CCTP V2 for lightning fast USDC transfers across multiple chains. It automatically finds and moves your funds to the highest yielding opportunities across multiple blockchains. That's what Omnivault does. So the second frequently asked question that I'll just answer some of these. I won't answer all of them. So what is Circle CCTP V2 and how does it benefit me as a user? So Circle's cross-chain transfer protocol V2 enables sub 30-second USD transfers between chains through a burnt and mint mechanism. So what happens, like the USD is being transferred, it's being burnt from the original chain and being minted into your current chain. This means your USDC moves almost instantly between chains compared to traditional bridges that can take up to 15 to 60 minutes. So that frequently asked question that I'll answer is, how does the hybrid protocol system work? So we intelligently route operations. CCTP V2 handles all USD transfers and speed, deposits, withdrawals, and rebalancing, while layer 0 V2 manages yield discovery, state synchronization, and non-USDC operations. You get the best of both protocols automatically. So the next frequently asked question that I'm going to answer is, what tokens that I can deposit into my Omnivault? Currently, you can deposit SOL and USDC. USDC deposits benefit from our CCTP V2 integration for instant cross-chain transfers. USDT and other tokens are to be implemented. And then we also have, like, the next one that is relevant is number 6. What are the different risk profiles that I illustrated. So conservative focuses on stable yields with lower risks, moderate balances risk and return, and aggressive targets higher yields and increased risks exposure. And then we also have like number 9, can I withdraw my funds anytime? Yes, you can withdraw your funds at any time. USDC withdrawals via CCTP complete in under 30 seconds if you use the first transfer, while Sol withdrawals are instant on Solana if you're a Solana native user. And my last frequently asked question is, how often does rebalancing occur? How does this rebalancing occur, and how often it occurs? Our system monitors opportunities continuously and triggers automatic rebalancing when yield improvements exceed 0.5%. USDC rebalancing via CCTP takes under 45 seconds in total. So that's currently the implementation of Omnivault and how we have integrated the cross-chain transfer protocol using its burn and mint mechanism to allow maximum yield realization across multiple blockchains. And that's it from me. Thank you for listening.